When I'm sort of in that zone where I'm half awake, I think that's when sometimes some of those ideas just start to like take root. They're never really well formed, but you know, to all of a sudden incorporate, you know, sand dollars into a dress design is a pretty crazy idea that you maybe wouldn't think of otherwise unless you were sort of half with it. I've always used my dress as a way to express myself creatively. It always kind of starts with a vintage slip, and then I launder it and I mend it as needed. It's a canvas of sorts, each dress. It sort of just kind of takes on a life of its own. For the most part, I'm dyeing them and I'm embellishing them. One of the things that I'm inspired by are really bright, vibrant colors. And so dyeing nylon yields this really, really radiant, bright, vivid colors. A lot of times when you hand dye materials like this, there's just like a lot of characteristics that sort of come out through the fabric that you maybe wouldn't expect. I might dye a batch of slips, maybe 4 or 5 at once, but they all turn out so differently that then I'll take those dyed slips and I'll sort of look at it and I'll pair it with a lot of the trims or the things that I have available to use. Things I either find secondhand or things that I might take from another dress that I find that might be tattered or somehow damaged. Each garment is really sort of a special occasion garment that's totally one of a kind. No two are ever the same. I just think that using found items and using recycled materials for me makes the process so much more interesting because it's a challenge to try to piece things together like a puzzle, to try to make something that's more spectacular than it is when you find it.